Hello, what's up everyone? Welcome back to more Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles with your host Koopa. In the last episode, we went to Hydro City, whatever city, zone, and got 6 Chaos Emeralds in the last episode. One of the best water levels in Sonic history with one of the best songs ever. I love this song so much. And in this episode, we're just going to continue on to the boss of this place. Here we see Knuckles, the echidna, dropping us below. And yeah, you can see he's impeding our progress, frustratingly. Actually, I don't really want to be in this special... I don't really use the bonus stages all too much in this game. Anyways, here's Robotnik for this zone. Basically, he's going to be trying to duck down when he's going for a whirlpool. Basically, if you have the bubble shield, this boss is a cakewalk. I'd also normally had a Supersonic by this point in the game, but I don't. Anyways, if you can't jump onto him, what you're going to have to do is use these waves that the bombs leave behind in order to bounce up to the good doctor and give him a couple of hits right here. And you can just get on top of him. It's really awesome. And there he goes. Press down the capsule. And we're finished with Hydro City, whatever zone. And we get blasted off. That's another thing I like about Sonic 3 over than 2. You're just going to hear me saying that a lot throughout the game. But I just really love this game, okay? Every time you complete a zone, every time you complete an act, the next act starts right away. There's no transition or anything. You just start the next act right there, and every time you complete a zone, you get like a neat little cutscene showing you context of how Sonic and Tails got through the next zone. It's not just transporting you to the next level. It's actually showing you what happened in the story to actually bring Sonic and Tails here. Like, why are they here in the first place? Which is really cool. Anyways, here we have the 7th special stage. Which, this special stage ain't joking around. This special stage is actually kind of difficult. So you might want to be careful here. Basically, I'd recommend like you've probably been doing a lot in these special stages, just surrounding those blue squares a lot. Like this, right here. Just surround them and turn them into rings just so they don't give you that much... Oh, trouble! Okay, I almost jumped right into that. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay. There's 2 sections with, like, a bunch of blue spheres that I'm looking for. It's also really easy to get lost in these special stages, I find. I don't want to go through that way, because that way is kind of confusing. Anyway. Now let's go around the long way so I don't have to... Yeah, here we go. There's these big sections right here. Now you're gonna have to circle around, but again, if you do what I'm doing, it's not all too bad. Now we just have to look for that one linear spot. Oh, found it. Okay, it's right over there. And we get Supersonic! Yeah! Sonic got all the Chaos Emeralds. Now, say it with me. Another thing I like about Sonic 3 more than Sonic 2 is that you don't automatically turn into Supersonic once you get 50 rings and jump. This time you actually have to press the double jump to actually turn into Supersonic. So you can actually choose whether you want to turn into Supersonic or not, which in some situations is really good. Again, it's not completely ideal. I still wish it was like a different button, or at least a button combination that was obvious or something like that. But again, not too bad. Still better than it was in Sonic 2. The gimmick of Marble Zone is that it has these spinning tops, which you'll need to destroy certain floors and walls everywhere, which are really fun to use. They give you an extra hit, by the way. Damn. So if you get hit while on one of those, and oh, here we turn into Supersonic. But yeah, if you get hit while on one of those spinny things, you don't lose any rings if you got hit with it. Anyways, Marble Garden Zone, excuse me, has more special stages than any other zone in the Sonic 3 half, which is interesting. So this is where you would get a lot of special rings, and this is where you can get a lot of rings, because after you finish all the special stages, if you find a special ring somewhere, like right here, you automatically get 50 rings, which is really useful. And yeah, those are one of the walls you need the tops to break through. Yeah, you can hear that Supersonic theme is basically just the invincibility theme. And could you imagine hearing the Sonic 3 invincibility theme as often as you hear this? God, I would probably just silence the TV out of anger. I really don't like Sonic 3's invincibility theme. It really sucks. It's really irritating and repetitive. Anyways, if these tops ever hit flat ground, they will speed up and accelerate by themselves, which is pretty interesting. Come on, there we go. Whee! Okay. If you ever want to transform out of Supersonic, you can actually enter a bonus stage once you activate a checkpoint, and that will automatically get rid of Supersonic with keeping all the rest of your rings, which is awesome. So you actually do have an option to get out of Supersonic if you ever wanted to. Another thing that will prevent you from transforming into Supersonic is the shields. If you actually have a shield as Sonic, or as anybody, I think, I'm not sure if Tails or Knuckles can transform super while they're in shields, but Sonic will not transform into a super form while he's in a shield. He will always use the shield's power, which is a good thing if you don't want to transform into Supersonic. And if you do, you just get hit and lose the shield. It's fine. And here we have Dr. Robotnik basically drilling into Marble Garden Zone, which is going to cause the ceiling to shrink a lot at us. Well, not right now, but you can see that the floor is terraforming. And Marble Garden Zone has an interesting layout, because the whole zone is actually wrapping vertically infinitely to actually fit the entire stage, because the stage would be so big that it wouldn't fit into the memory of the cartridge. So basically, the game only renders what's on screen. Anything beyond the screen does not actually exist until you run over and actually get it on screen. Which is why, if you actually duck and get the camera down, let go of down and jump right away, and I accidentally did a spin dash. I want to show this off real quick. So I have to let go of down and jump right after. Okay, well maybe it only happens in Act 1, I don't know. But basically, you'll do a glitch that has a name called screen wrapping, which, since level geometry does not actually exist off screen, there's actually ways you can actually skip a lot of the level. Ah, dang it! I keep wanting to show it off, but can't. Okay, maybe up here. Nope. Damn it. Okay, I'll show it on screen if I can't actually manage to perform it, but yeah, that's actually an interesting thing about Marble Garden, is that since it wraps vertically infinitely to fit the entire stage, no level geometry is ever loaded beyond what's on screen, which is interesting to know. Anyway, we have Supersonic here again. And I really like how this game looks over the previous two games. Like, not only Sonic's new design and basically the new design of all the characters, but also just the stages themselves look so good. They have a more realistic approach. Because in development they wanted to stray away from like the 90s quote-unquote look that it gave the first two games, and actually wanted to make a more realistic looking environment. which is why some of the objects now have texturing and shading to them, which I think looks a lot better than the first two games. Not that the first two games look bad by any means, but this game looks so much better than Sonic 1 and 2. I love it. This is probably my favorite looking Genesis game, and my favorite looking Sonic. Well, actually, probably not my favorite looking Sonic game. Mania might have something to say about that. But still, this game is better than Mania. At least I think so anyway. Anyways, I'm gonna go over here. Destroy these totem things. Basically, those totem things will always shoot arrows at you, and you have to hit the red thing on their forehead to actually damage them. Okay, now here's the section where the environment starts collapsing on itself. Well, after this. Oh, I hate those crusher things though. No! Ah! I gotta say, Sonic 3 does have a lot of interesting development history, just due to the fact that, again, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are both one game that were cut into two. Yeah, we can see that the whole stage is collapsing on itself. And by the way, if the music sounds a lot familiar, it is based off of Thriller from Michael Jackson. So, yeah. I believe anyway, I'm not completely sure, but I think. 1, 2 rings. Okay, there we go. If you get 50 rings within that stage, you'll earn yourself a continue, and if you get 100 rings, you'll earn yourself an extra life. So that's always useful to know. Lost my fire shield. So yeah, you see how I got hurt there by jumping into the enemy when he had spikes out, but if I use the insta-shield, if he comes down... Oh, well, I passed through him. But I actually, like I said, I stay invincible for a split second, so that insta-shield power-up is really useful. I'm not sure why a lot of people don't like it, but again, it's really useful when you want to take out enemies really fast, and if you want to take out Eggman really fast, because again, not only does it make you temporarily invincible, but it also extends your hitbox just the slightest bit more. Anyways, this is another reason why I like Sonic 3 over 2. The boss fights are so much more unique than in that game, counting this one. So, Eggman collapsed the entire floor of the rest of the zone, so now we have to use Tails to fly over and actually hit Eggman. Or Robotnik. I'll call him whatever I want, damn it. Which is a really clever boss fight. This boss fight is different with Tails. You actually have to hit him with your Tails, which makes this a lot harder, basically. But anyways, just basically avoid the fire that the boosters are shooting out, and also the drill. And basically you'll be fine. And I feel like this, like I said, the boss fight song fits this fight and all the other fights really well. There's another fight coming up much later in the game where I feel like the boss theme just fits it so well that no other piece of music could fit it as. Anyways, I think I'm going to end it off here. Next time on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, we will be moving on to Carnival Night Zone. See you guys next time.